That one's gonna turn off right now, okay, baby.
Hello everyone, welcome to the Ultimate Super Turtle on 4 Deen. This is a different one aside from the other ones. This was a game that was pretty intense, definitely one of the most intense, if not the most intense, seriously, intense turtles that I've had in a long time with Epic Ninja and Majin. So in this game, as you saw from the title screen, I am Cutter, Majin is the Green Anders, and Ninja is the purple Blue Chieftain. The enemy team has a blue Cutter. I believe, yes, an enemy Forge, the orange Forge, and a teal Blue Chieftain. So what you see right here from this first attack, well, really more like the 12th attack, I guess, was the actual start of the Super Turtle. This was approximately 52 minutes into the game. I wanted to show the first part, but I'm considering making another channel where it will just be raw, uncut Super Turtles. But more or less, we're basically an hour into the game, and we're finally here as to where we are now. So I'll be cutting to a lot of action because I don't want to bore you. The original video was 2 hours and more, and I cut it down to 40 minutes. So yeah. So yes, you heard Ninja scream bird. We've been saying bird or these code words to no one under attack. And the orange or the Forge is attacking the base of some hornets. They were very creative. They did a good number on us multiple times. And if they were a tiny bit more innovative, we actually could have, one of us could have been lost timer, or both of us. The Teal Blue Chieftain has some hunters going up on that ledge right now. But we're able to handle it. Ninja, I believe, I think that's a 2-star or 3-star Blue Chieftain. And Majin drops that crowd bomb and you can attack with Forge on the other side. I tried to candy glitch some of the tanks, but of course not every candy hits, and some of the hunters don't die in the first attack. I was better off attacking the tanks and getting them out. So you see right there, I used the max on the tanks, knocked them out. Cutter used those evil ODSTs to stop me from moving, and that damage is racking up. I really wish I saw my tank still, but I'm being a complete fool. And I press X the wrong way, and I lose that tank, but not the Spartan, I believe. So that's that. Ninja almost loses his chieftain. Is he gonna lose it? Almost, almost, almost. Nope. He saves it in the nick of time. If Forge had his units and rolled right through, it would have been different. We would have been upset, but you'll see. It's gonna be ramping up. All hunters, man. On to the next attack. So this is about 7-ish minutes after that. Not too much happens until right about now. So more or less, I'm just taking the tower. Oh, let's see if I remember. What the heck was I gonna talk about? You know what? I'll talk about it later. So, as you see, yellow is on the ramp on Majin's side. I was trying to set up a yellow Vulcan, but the hunter showed up in the nick of time and just take my shit out. The elephant dies, and the cobras inside it perish as well. So, that was a pain in the ass.
Yeah, dude, that Vulcan just
very annoying.
got raped.
Why don't they just give up and, not give up, but let me set up here. And now blue comes in immediately after, and Forge is sending some of his units, which ain't really too much. Now, if I wanted to show that first part, just wanted to say, if I wanted to show that first part, it would have been 2 parts, and I don't know how to feel about that. But anyways, you see right here, the Forge mixed in some vultures, and they're going to do good damage to his base, but Ninja's engineers make very short work. Now, if you see those vampires from Teal, you're going to see that, like, honestly, being a single-minded person, making a set of units can really actually help out. You'll see it in a moment. I don't want to spoil it, so I'll save it for later. But as you see there, Orange's attack has failed, and there's nothing that they can do about it. I think at this time, Ninja has a 2-star Scarab, maybe a 3, I'm not sure, but I believe it's a 2-star. If I can get a look at the screen.
Well, all the engineers on this side is dead.
Oh, what chicken? No, even if I find it, it's fine. I don't know.
No.
Can I get a heal?
Yeah, yep, okay, I see it now. It's a 2-star bug. Awesome. Very good, very good, very
You
good.
need money?
So the Super Turtle video guide is still in the works. We're trying to answer some questions. I will finally be consistent with a TikTok channel. Even though I think TikTok is gonna despawn at some point, I don't know, but
Margin,
nah,
you're gonna
it's
turn
whatever.
in the
I'll
supply pad.
bank some time into it for anyone who's interested or whoever wants to, you know, find me. You know, have some other content to show other than just that Halo Wars, and I plan on branching out. Something a little funny right here. We have an ODST battle on the ledge, the little ramp.
Beam, man.
I'm starting to see that even though the concrete side of Fort Dean is optimal to turtle in, I think that the grass side is better, honestly, because this concrete side leaves you too open to attack. You can get candy glitch from the bottom. You can have locust shoot from the bottom. It's very annoying. Like, yes, ODSTs can still be dropped on both sides, but not as aggressively as on the concrete side. It gives too much space, way too much space and leeway for the enemy. So,
Margins.
yeah.
Margin, you want to put one of them Spartans in this 3-star Cobra?
So, the battle with the ODST and my Marine is still going on. It's a very close fight in a moment, as you see right there.
Cobra.
You keep doing this.
Yep. The battle of the ages. The medic versus the medic. The Bloods win. The Bloods is better than the Crips.
I'm good, bro. What you look up right
Let's
now?
go, LA. I'm not from LA. I'm not
I
gonna
will
rep it.
eventually, but I can't right
Let's
now.
go. Come on. Win, God. Win. Win, you fool. Win.
Why are you reloading?
Get him. Get his ass, as Ninja said. Yeah, yeah, that's how we go. That Marine deserves to live. He deserves a raise. I'll probably get blown up by a tank randomly.
Wait, you actually won this?
Yeah, I won the fight.
He has earned.
Yo, he deserves a heal.
He deserved to heal.
won.
Return to base.
So now, about maybe 20 seconds after that, because these cuts are basically kind of downtime. I don't want to bore you. So, going right into it again. Forge comes in strong, but he gets shut down by the gremlins and the vampires. This is something that Teal does, which is smart. Since Ninja has so many engineers, make the vampires, and you don't have the healing as much, or at least the healing is stunned for a little while. You can do a lot of damage to a base if you coordinate it right, and then that will show up a little later. But Forge shows up, rolls up, and the attack fails again. My Vulcan is almost set up. I want to add a bit more Cobras, but I wasn't really sure. And we're just having a little joke that Ninja Scarab was not required. His services were not needed. So, that's something.
I lost one engineer in that engagement.
And as Ninja said, you lost one engineer in that engagement.
Oh, I
Pretty
got a
good,
one-star
pretty
bad.
good. So, what are my tank stars looking like? I think, if memory serves me correctly, the first hour of the game was me setting up for... Hold on. Let's see.
That's good.
Okay. Just reading something real quick right here. Okay. Was checking something out. So we were trying to set up another Vulcan and Cutters, which is the Hornets. Very annoying. Teal has a couple of Banshees and then an army of vampires. So those engineers cannot heal anything. Teal was on the hunt for these freaking engineers. Did I even have a map to use? Yes, I did. Okay. And then just engineers just blow up. So, yeah, but as you heard from Ninja, majority of his engineers, all of them, just basically fucking died. So that just fell to the ground. Majin's cryo bomb came in the nick of time to stop so many engineers. And if those weren't through Hawks, that base would have been donezo. Ninja has some engineers left, but I don't know if I called it out. Oh, they're on the way. Can they make it? Can they make it? Can they make it? Why'd I look away? Oh, they're alright. Alright, yeah. Yes. They made it. Woo, woo. Don't worry. You'll see something changing up a little bit soon, but this is our good run so far of holding off our bases from dying. These guys were very aggressive in the early game. Like, after about 20-ish minutes in, it was just a constant wave, like firefight type stuff. I'm glad I got some views back on the shortest turtle video ever. Thank you very much. Please check out the Super Memorial Basin turtle. You don't see turtles on 2v2 maps often, and if you do, it's only the docks and Turtle Marine or Crevice. You know, those are the generic ones. We're doing unorthodox ones. So maybe I can try and do a Beezy's Plateau turtle with Ninja or Majin or whoever it is next. But yeah, so here's a little bit of downtime. As you'll see within like this little section right here, you'll see how long it takes them to attack. I'm looking at the times. Damn, oh, that damn driver again. He has nothing better to do. But no, it wasn't too long. They came back with another attack. The chieftain comes in, probably to pull the Vulcan, right? Yes, no, maybe so. Or not. Nope, we took him out. So, Blue comes in with his Hornets, and Teal comes in with those Sacrifice Banshees. And Ninja lost, I think it's 2-star Vamp, I believe. It's just a pain, man. It's very freaking annoying. It's very annoying. Yeah, they did great. As we are right there. So my Wolverine is just helping so much. And so is Majin's. If those Hornets were Hawks, dude, I don't know. Would this game even been a thing? We've done it before. Fires don't cut me though. Those Hornets are making good work of our shit, man. And I'm forced to run away. My AA just eating shit and dying. LOL. The Scarab is helping out.
How is my Scarab stuck right here?
And I put a number on Ninja's main base.
Yellowstone
base.
That means they forgot theirs. I'm gonna say.
So he's just starting engineers.
The vampires come back in. But they run away. I have an 11-star Scorpion, it seems. I think I have an 11-star. One's a 10. The other one's an 8 or a 9. Because the vehicle keeps dying. I don't know. Something's like goes hijacked. I don't know. That's all. And Majin has a gremlin. If you read the description or see it in the, I don't know if I'll put it in the thumbnail, I don't know. But there is a special unit that you don't see too often that gets 12 to 13 stars. You see very, oh yeah, I see I have a 9-star right there. So it's a 9-star tank, not an 8. So ooh. Cutter Quad Max, that little Vulcan right there. So rip. I think Majin eventually will be AFK at some point, but I do not fully remember at this point in time. It's been like many months ago since I did this. I think by many, probably like a month and a half or more. I think more than a month and a half ago. So now my elephant is back, as you see, and Blue is coming back again. The Blue Cutter is back again with his power turret tanks attacking the base. The chieftain's back on my side, having his vampires hunt Ninja's engineers down.
Oh my god, bro, he's just after my stuff.
Teal doesn't like purple, that's understandable. The Covenant is a traitor and decided to help the UNSC. What a bad, devoted, whatever the heck. So you see right there, I'm doing a number on the base because the engineers are stunned, they're stasis, and with the combined forces of the vehicles after killing the buildings, Majin's base is down. So about 14 minutes and almost 40 seconds in, well really about an hour and maybe 20 minutes, I'm not really sure. I don't know, probably an hour 20, hour 25. Majin's main base has been destroyed. So what you want to do in this situation where your teammates lose the base is if you have any strongly veteranized units, this is why variancy matters, you want to go down. You want to go down and take care of the enemy expansion bases. And the more UNSCs that are close to your base area, the better, because 13-star tanks or highly veteranized tanks or a Scarab can quickly make work of the bases. Because when you do the Super Turtle, you're very susceptible to getting lost timered. Because of course, most likely they can't kill your highly veteranized units, so it's better to spam the base as much as possible. This is why Cutter is so good. Cutter quad max engineers, but everything is fine. The game freezes, and I thought lag was setting in, but fortunately, in this timeline, it doesn't kill us because, of course, there's so much time left in the video. But it's like, bro, I thought they were pulling the plug on us. I was genuinely worried here. I thought this was it.
I'm using this leg right now to queue up all my engineers again.
So, the base is down. That's base number 1.
You have no healing support.
Yep, as Ninja said.
Well, you carpeted it.
No healing support on my own.
12 seconds.
The air brigade comes in to try to make quick work. And Majin was low on money for a while. Like, I was probably getting affected so much by the damn, you know, losing my base. I lost several bases prior to this. If you saw the first 50 minutes, you would understand, but I didn't want to bore you guys. I just wanted to jump straight to the action. So I'm gonna attack this base right here. I'm soloing blue by myself. And I'm trying to ensure that Majin can get off a lost timer at least. So I'm being in multiple places at once. And blue is trying to come up. And yeah, so, you know, blue could have split up some of his tanks and actually taken care of my Wolverines down here. But in the long run, we have see the base blow up. Doing a good job keeping Majin down. And yep. He's sending a Scarab up. Ninja's sending a Scarab up. And we're going to wipe out Blue's other base. Because that's probably his vehicle popping base. Pretty smart. I don't think that they took... Like, not one person hoggled the bases. I think it was an even distribution. So, good teamwork on their part. See the vampires coming in. And then Teal's attacking my base with his chieftain. Probably to drop some things in after. I'm not paying attention, but we'll make quick work of those bases. And you see right there. Like, you see guys, this is how you have the right idea. So, climb back the base to make quicker work of what's happening. And we're trying to, yeah, Majin, I don't know where his lost timer's at. I'm a D-bomb, so Ninja doesn't get hit by a Mac while running. Majin got his minute back, and however, he is not gaining supplies. So Ninja and I have to give him clicks back. You need to not be stingy with your supplies, people. This is a very important moment right here. And I think Ninja has a 3-star Scarab. It looks like it. It looks like it. It's pretty good. Wait, is it 3? I didn't get a good look at it. I know it's a 3-star at some point, but I don't know if it's now or in the next 5 minutes. I don't know. So, that's that. I believe Majin will recover again? We'll see. Oh, everyone's day is going well on this fine weekend. It was a very fine weekend. Yeah, and as you see right there, as I pointed out by me, the Covenant made 7 shields, a fully shielded base, but you see that's kind of, it's useful and useless at the same time because you might need, you know, like free up 2 shields and you can have us 2 supplies or 2 buildings to make from. But you see right there, from probably a vehicle base on the other side of the map, on their side, Blue is back with like almost a full set of tanks. It's very, it's crazy. So they're still trying to get Majin out, but they're probably switching to me next. So now Blue has some shit in the corner. And something got quadmac, the base. Oof! The base got quadmac, but it's saved. That's smart of Blue. I didn't notice. So, okay, he put some vehicles in the corner and went up. So Ninja's engineers are the saving grace. And this is why you always need a Covenant and a Turtle whenever possible, unless you went random all or you didn't go random cover or something. You went random unit C, all you did. And then forward to the next best thing. Of course, as long as there's my main base, this might be a problem. trying to target the vampires. Yep, Ninja Scarab is a 3-star. Got the hornets probably in my base. Yep. Ninja's 3-star chieftain is bonking the other one on the head. And the vampires are immediately destroyed. So I'm gonna be okay for now. Majin is almost back to full strength, but that was pretty nerve-wracking, and they blew up my freaking vehicle depot, so no more tanks for a little while. Yeah, Majin's almost back. I think he has 3 buildings, 3-ish, 4 buildings, I'm not sure.
Okay, I'm gonna put off 7 engineers to come pull up your base. And your Wolverines. They're gonna go right here. You'll see your Wolverines right there.
Alright. That was a good attack.
Whenever you can. They finally realize.
Alright. I'm not sure if I'll include some music because of the background music from the game.
You're glad he's still alive?
We'll see. I don't know. I'll see how I feel. That's why I get annoyed sometimes when I put the music on. I don't want to bore anyone in the live stream, but at the same time, it's better with my own custom music, you know, from the Halo series or whatever. So they attack the base right now, and here's something a little sad. So check this out. Ninja's 3-star Scarab gets quad-macked and is immediately put to half health. And for some strange reason, I stupidly put my elephant back there, but that was long before. So here's something very sad. Play the big violin. Ninja loses his 3-star Scarab. At least I can't even push these tanks. Right? No. I guess. So as you see right there, out of all the turtle videos, aside from the Exile Super Turtle, this is the first time you have witnessed the loss of a 3-star Scarab legitimately. It can happen to the best of us. Wrong positioning from Ninja, and wrong positioning from my stupid elephant, and just timing of things. I think Ninja's engineers were either too far away or incapacitated. Because clearly they just arrived now. That would have never happened if they were by my base the whole time. So they killed a 3-star Scarab. These guys were very vigilant, very kudos, and big props. So, yeah, that gives them a confidence booster, but I feel stupid. I wish my elephant wasn't back there, and Ninja, my bad man, you lost a 3-star Scarab because of my stupid fucking elephant. I would never do that. I think yeah, do I go back and kill the base? No. I don't think so. And you see right there, Blue wanting to come back and keep bothering us. Comes right in with a full pop of tanks, or almost a pop of tanks. The sacrifice Banshees to put the sauce, the mac sauce, on the burger. Majin's Gremlin is pretty clutch. You'll see what happens soon. And of course, a quad mech can now easily eviscerate a Scarab since it has 0 stars at this point in time. At least my tanks are getting started up from this. The Cobras are doing their work. So, base has been saved. Base has been saved. I've decided to move my vehicle depot a bit further out. Maybe if they go further in, they'll be more likely to get attacked. Started right from the beginning. Obviously, we chose our leaders because that's what we felt like doing this time. Normally, we let God decide, but we decided to pick it ourselves and pick it ourselves. So, with that attack, very interesting. We almost got my base. Will they get my base? Let's see. Let's see. They come in now, and again with a huge wave of tanks. I debomb so they don't mac the Scarab. Blue just ran away. And those vampires came right in, but they should be made quick work of. However, because of their stasis, even for a short time, the quad mac gets me. Yep, they got my base. So within like 10 minutes apart, Maj's base was destroyed, and now my base was destroyed. So now I have to go out and get a base for myself, or else I'm out. Like I said, loss of 1 minute unless the base is claimed. So yeah, and like Ninja said, why, Ninja? Because they got your engineers, and engineers are saving us from death. So it's best to get it, even though he's sacrificing all of his damn vampires. So I'm trying to get a base. I'm going to the side and doing my job. Because the thing is that because I think I have more veterancy on my tanks than Majin at this point. So say if we lose Majin, at least with my tanks I can take it out. And vice versa. Whoever has the most veterancy, that's your saving grace if you need the 2v3. Because it's very hard to 1v3 unless you have 13-star tanks and an army and like the cutters. Yeah, so they have all these scenes here. I think Majin has 10, 11-star tanks. I mean, they look. I think he does. I think he's at least 10-star if I don't remember. At this point in time, he should be. I didn't lose any serious population. My tank was stuck on air because the pathfinding is just wonderful. And they keep blowing my base, so 500 at a time is gonna mess me up. So now we're destroying the bases. And I should be okay. I should be on a loss timer, but they're gonna keep the pressure. You see, this is a good team. I wish more turtles were like this because we can legitimately lose. It's not like it's completely winnable. You know, it's not winnable. So anyone watching this with the turtles in the future, here, I'm giving you the keys. This is the blueprint you see right here. These guys are doing a great job. Like, yeah, we have 13-star units and shit, but it won't matter if we're on a loss timer and defeated, because if you're defeated, all that progress ends in an instant. So now my loss timer has restarted and I'm back to 0, so they can keep bothering me over there. If Cutter had more multitasking abilities, he should have had an ODST bothering this base. And of course, the building base has 0 health.
Build a base, you fucking retards.
So at some point they're gonna fly back, because Yellow should have called it out by now if they weren't paying attention. If we were on the opposite end, if we got someone like this, we would keep harassing the free base. And you know, I'm very lucky right here. I'm at 800 resources. If my main base goes down again, I'll be in big trouble because I have to recover what I lost. The problem is too, because they were so aggressive in the beginning, we didn't accumulate as much resources as we wanted. I probably would have been hovering around 12 to 15k at this point in time. So Ninja is being a great distraction. I don't know why my tanks are in there. I can send them back. Well, Majin doesn't have his tanks, but yep. Yep, I think Ninja loses another Scarab. I think the second one goes down. Yep. Ninja loses another Scarab. We're actually in for some deep shit here, kinda. He's gonna quad mac the base. Yep. And my new base goes down again. And my Wolverines eat shit and die right here. Ninja's 3-star Brooch is taking he's taking a little bit of a beating right here. And Majin's Gremlin is coming in to provide some moral support. Forge with the cover bomb, fucking shit up that was locked down. And Teal's Chieftain, being a nuisance, pulling one Wolverine at a time, greatly killing my stuff. I can't mech because I don't have resources. And I want the tech on the main base, not the side base, because I can throw that away. And then just considering going full engineers, which is kind of funny. At least we have highly veteranized units. I have, I think, at least 3 12 stars. And the vampires are at my side base, so I'll be in trouble if my main base does not get up. And you know, Blue, as much as I appreciate the content for the video, I'm getting annoyed with those tanks constantly freaking showing up. I saw my Wolverines down there to try and get rid of the vampires, and look, still has engineers to keep that base alive. But guess what? I do more damage than those stupid engineers can heal, you fool. Especially when I take those buildings down. So now I'm trying to rebuild again. Too many vampires with a fucking up my Wolverine, which is hilarious. But I mean, quick work of the base. Fucking it up over here. I'm fucking it up. But I'm Omega Bro. I'm making short work of Blue's base faster than even those stupid Max could. Yes, saying that in Japanese is always funny. And Ninja's Vampire, I think it dies. Yeah, the freaking turrets killed it. Big sad dude. But if Forge is back here, they wiped out my side base, so I'll be on a lost timer again. Should my base go down?
Yeah, you might want to.
Yeah, yep, they're back with a. At least teal and orange are back with a full pop.
We got full vampires. Y'all have Wolverine still, right?
I have 4 left.
So, yep,
Yeah.
they're gonna press me in a little bit.
I'm going all
Oh.
engineers, bro. Look,
I don't know if I cut this part out or what. I hope I didn't. I'll be mad if I did.
go
I have
ahead,
tech in this
there
next
you
cut.
go.
I'll be
30.
upset.
Whatever. We got it. You just gotta start some vampires.
Yeah, okay, so they. Never mind. I didn't cut it. They just took a while to return. They're waiting for Blue to recover, I guess, from losing the vehicle base. So Ninja baited the cancer shells, which is good work, even though grizzly cancer shells don't do shit anyway.
Yeah, he just decided to go in wherever he wants.
Cheat them pulls my tank, but we don't care. We do not care. Like the Pittsburgh Steelers coach, we do not care. The vampires are here, but the Wolverines are also making quick work of them and with our units attack the tanks and all that stuff. So, yeah. And that attack fails yet again. Pretty good, pretty good. Whoever these guys were, because I do not remember their gamer tags at this point in time because I'm tired. It's 9 o'clock. I'm kind of laid back for now, but I do have to wrap things back up soon. Yes, Monty's Cobra is stopping me from doing turret. Very good, very good. See, 800 resources. Oh, 1,200 because I skipped about 3 minutes or more. I'm not sure. But we're almost in the home stretch now. They're gonna try and get margin again. We're saying 1,400 resources. Well, I am. Excuse me. Ninja has the most money. I'm debombing the front of the base because I don't want quad mag to happen. Ninja's engineers have all been stasis. For my Wolverines, they should be helping, but they're not. The enemy chieftain. Oof! I got pulled back into the max. And then.
Still, I can make it.
Yep. Oof. They want that 13. They want that 13-star tank, but they can't have him. They tried. They almost got him. But this is why engineers are so goated. And Ninja Chieftain's almost dead. Goodness, they gotta take turns. But they can't have it. You can't have it. You're buckled. In the words of Death Toaster, you completely buckled and you failed. You can try. But it's not like we're going down easy. There's still 3 more. Just 2 more 13 stars you have to kill. Baka. Anime stuff.
Hell yeah.
Don't worry about the language. And you see right there, I don't know if you see it, but Majin has a 2-star gremlin. I don't know how the hell that's possible. But it is possible.
Oh my god, we kept the. Oh my god.
Yeah, see, you heard it. Ninja caught it. I didn't notice, but we saw it.
Look at it.
Wait, it's a 2-star or 3-star? It's a 3-star, excuse me. I underestimated it. My bad, I forgot. There's a 3-star gremlin. I don't know how Majin does it, but this man is the master of keeping gremlins alive. I wonder if he's the freaking dude I got 13-star gremlin against on the docks all those years ago. I'm gonna find out. Not really. That was on the damn. That was on the 360 Wars when it was backwards compatible before the definitive was a thing. But no, Mans has a 3-star gremlin, so that is insane. You're not gonna see that often. So maybe I'll call this the 13-star gremlin turtle, but not really because it showed up basically at the end of the turtle. But yeah, as you see right there, Mans has a 3-star gremlin, so then just going to vortex one of the veteranized Wolverines that Magnus has, and we'll have ourselves a 12-star gremlin. But of course, here comes the next attack by the collective coalition of the UNSC unit, as Jamal would say. Lol.
Here come the Banshees.
So the Banshees come in to do their thing, I guess, to maybe distract us or something. Blue's on the other side.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm scared. Even though it's the future, I'm still scared. The Sacrifice Banshees will do great work. Forge carpet bombs the base. Okay. Here come the vampires. Majin does a nice cryo bomb to get most of the vampires and stun them. However, some of the engineers are still going to get caught, so that reduces the healing rate, but Blue is already too damaged to do anything.
It's not gonna die.
Unless Blue takes out every building and quad max, my base is going to live. But yeah, there's Majin's Gremlin just fucking shit up. That chain out, that pew, taking it all down. Alright.
Yeah, don't get that kill.
I still have the. Does the Straggler take half a star? I think it does. I think it does have a star. Insane. They took out my freaking supplies. Asshole.
Margarine, how would you feel about...
Got me at 577 resources. That is just
That way you
low.
get in the
I've never been this freaking low before. This is the struggle turtle for me. I don't know. But they did good. Listen, these are probably the best adversaries I've fought lately. This might be my favorite, or at least top 3 favorite turtles on Fort Deen, at least. Hands down.
I don't think he has his mic on.
So, there we go. It's a 2-star Spartan inside of a 3-star Gremlin, so that means a 12-star Gremlin. Which means literally all it takes is 2 Cobra shooting instead of 1 for it to die. That's the, the difference.
Oh my god.
But yeah, 12-star Gremlin. I just, probably, you didn't see on the counter, but when I was looking through, an hour and 52 minutes into the game, definitely among the longest throws I've had. Definitely up there. But I think this is pretty much the last attack, kinda, not really, I'm not sure, but we're almost done.
All three.
I'm gonna freeze them.
So, as you heard Margin, it's calling out, he's gonna freeze.
Oh, wait, don't freeze myself.
The quad mat rules, those engineers eat shit.
There just went, like, so many...
I don't want to lose that 1-star tank, I hope I don't. Ah.
Get that gremlin in there, you know, let's see it shoot. Do it. Oh, that hunter's dead.
Yep.
Wait, you gotta shoot a full health gremlin.
Yep, this is a good one. I'm liking this so much. I'm not even saying nothing. I'm like, yo, I'm just watching. I'm spectating in this whole. The Grizzlies can try. I really wish Grizzlies were upgraded. Oh goodness, his chieftain. I'm glad I didn't have a heal though. So, is my 1-star? No, my 1-star tank's gonna die. Why'd I do that? Why I let it go? Don't let him go. You idiot! In the past, my past self, you're a fool. Don't let it die. I'm watching it. Oh, and yes, I took the towers on the enemy side for some reason. Maybe I was bored. I was probably really bored in like those 3 to 5 minute breaks.
It's 13-star.
Yep. Good. Hey, good game. Good game to the enemy team. I think we do like a pose or something.
Yo, anyone else find this weird?
No, wow, that hunter is indestructible. And it's doing damage. This is not. There we go. This is the candy cake. This. That would have been annoying if it didn't actually die. Yeah. So this was the picture, if you guys remember looking at the YouTube post. Yep, it is. Okay, it's a 13-star gremlin. Let's go. Just getting ready for the pose like it's an early 2000s hip-hop video. Yep. Say cheese. Cheese. What'd you see? 3-star chieftain, 13-star gremlin, 13-star tanks. 13, yeah, and one, I think that's a 10-star tank. Get out the picture, man. You haven't fully better than us. But that's that. Good job to you guys. Very good. I hope you enjoyed the video. Definitely. Oh, Monte got first. Good job. To you guys, great game. You were the best adversaries we faced for our turtle. Much respect.